Have you ever stopped to think whether the .22 long rifle really holds up for self-defense? Or maybe you're wondering which loads actually pack the punch needed for hunting small game or clearing out nuisance critters. In this breakdown, we're diving into some of the most capable .22 long rifle rounds on the market right now. We'll take a close look at how these seemingly modest cartridges can deliver surprisingly strong performance, proving that rimfire isn't just for plinking. Whether your goal is personal defense or pest control, these options might just change how you think about the .22 long rifle. First up, Federal Punch 29 grain, flat nose. Federal's punch in 29 grain flat nose configuration is tailor-made for defensive use. It delivers impressive stopping force from a compact .22 long rifle platform. This load is optimized for pocket pistols and compact handguns, pushing a lightweight 29 grain bullet to around 1,070 feet per second when fired from a 2-inch barrel. That velocity translates into approximately 74 foot-pounds of energy. In ballistic gel, this round typically penetrates between 12 and 15 inches, lining up with the performance standards set by the Federal Bureau of Investigation for duty ammunition. What sets this round apart is the non-expanding flat nose profile, which prioritizes deep penetration over expansion. While hollow points tend to mushroom out on impact, the flat nose on the punch stays on a straight path, making it ideal for small-caliber defensive loads where every bit of penetration counts. Designed for smooth feeding and reliability in small-frame pistols, it also offers low recoil and dependable energy transfer, both essential in a real-life defensive scenario. Cost-wise, you're looking at roughly $10 to $12 per box of 50 cartridges, or about 20 to 24 cents a round. If you're relying on a .22 long rifle pistol for self-protection, the Federal Punch 29 grain flat nose stands out as a high-performing, budget-conscious option. Next, CCI Stinger 32 grain copper-plated hollow point. When it comes to knocking down varmints, the CCI Stinger 32 grain copper-plated hollow point is a standout performer. Known for its blistering speed and rapid expansion, this round pushes a lightweight 32 grain bullet out of the muzzle at a staggering 1,640 feet per second when fired from a full-length rifle barrel. That translates into roughly 191 foot-pounds of energy, making it a devastating choice for small predators and pests. Its flat trajectory makes precision shooting easier, which is exactly what you want when your targets are small and fast-moving. Ballistic testing shows penetration depths ranging from 8 to 12 inches, and the copper-plated hollow point design ensures aggressive expansion, typically doubling the bullet diameter to around 0.33 to 0.44 inches. That means quicker incapacitation and less chance of overpenetration. While the Stinger was originally designed for rifles, it can also be used in pistols. Just be aware that shorter barrels will reduce both speed and expansion. Pricing is in the same ballpark as other premium rimfire loads. Expect to pay between $10 and $12 for a 50-round box, or about 20 to 24 cents per shot. It's a top-tier option if you're looking for both precision and power in your varmint control ammo. Third on the list, CCI Velocitor 40 grain copper-plated hollow point. For small game hunters going after rabbits, squirrels, or similar-sized animals, the CCI Velocitor 40 grain copper-plated hollow point delivers a solid blend of weight, speed, and terminal effect. It launches a beefy 40 grain bullet at around 1,435 feet per second from a standard rifle barrel, generating approximately 183 foot-pounds of muzzle energy, a serious hit for such a small caliber. This round consistently performs well in gel testing, penetrating up to 14 inches while also expanding effectively. The copper-jacketed hollow point typically widens the bullet to between 0.33 and 0.37 inches, thanks to a controlled expansion design that ensures both deep impact and humane results on game. It's the kind of round that gives hunters confidence, knowing it will hit hard without causing excessive tissue damage. Though it's built with rifles in mind, the Velocitor can be used in handguns too. Just know that shorter barrels will sacrifice velocity and impact energy. As with the others, a box of 50 will run you roughly $10 to $12, or about 20 to 24 cents per round. For anyone serious about small game hunting with a rimfire rifle, the Velocitor is a go-to load that delivers consistent results time after time. Number 4. Winchester Silver Tip Segmented Hollow Point. Designed specifically with self-defense in mind, the Winchester Silver Tip Segmented Hollow Point is one of the more unique options in the 22 long rifle lineup. Its 37-grain projectile is crafted to break into 3 separate segments once it hits soft tissue, maximizing internal damage by creating multiple wound tracks. Out of a rifle, this round clocks in at roughly 1,160 feet per second and produces around 92 foot-pounds of energy. More than enough for serious defensive use. What makes this load stand out is its fragmentation design. Upon impact, it splits into multiple pieces, increasing the chances of hitting critical areas. At the same time, the bullet's solid base stays intact and drives forward, creating a deeper central channel for added stopping power. Although it performs best out of compact pistols, it still runs well in rifles. Just note that longer barrels might increase fragmentation, which is why it shines brightest from handguns. For a box of 50 rounds, expect to spend somewhere between $8 and $12, roughly 16 to 24 cents per shot. For shooters looking to defend themselves using a 22 long rifle firearm, the Winchester Silver Tip offers both effectiveness and value. Number 5. Remington Yellow Jacket 33-grain Truncated Cone Hollow Point. If fast-moving varmints are your main concern, the Remington Yellow Jacket is a hard-hitting rimfire option worth considering. This load fires a 33-grain truncated cone hollow point designed to flatten quickly and dump energy rapidly into its target. When fired from a rifle, it hits speeds close to 1,500 feet per second and generates about 165 foot-pounds of energy, making it a great option for pest control. Gel testing shows this round penetrates around 8 to 10 inches, which is ideal for dispatching small animals humanely without overpenetration. The hollow point expands on contact, often widening the bullet by 50 to 70%, resulting in a final diameter of roughly 0.33 to 0.37 inches. This expansion, paired with moderate penetration, creates a balance that's both effective and ethical for taking small game. Though it's optimized for rifles, the Yellow Jacket can be run through handguns, but expect reduced velocity and expansion from shorter barrels. A box of 50 will typically cost between $6.99 and $10, coming out to about 14 to 20 cents per round. For those focused on reliable varmint elimination, it's a solid performer. Number 6. Aguila Interceptor 40-grain solid point. Hunters in need of a deep penetrating rimfire round will appreciate what the Aguila Interceptor has to offer. Firing a 40-grain solid point, this cartridge prioritizes raw impact and straight-line penetration over expansion. When launched from a standard rifle, it travels at around 1,470 feet per second, delivering a hefty 192 foot-pounds of energy, making it one of the harder-hitting loads in the 22 long rifle category. In testing, the Interceptor excels in depth, often pushing past 12 inches in ballistic gel. With no hollow point cavity, the solid lead nose remains intact, allowing it to punch through tougher tissue and reach vital organs. It's an ideal option for small game hunters who value clean, one-shot stops without unnecessary fragmentation. While the round is tuned for use in rifles, it's perfectly functional in handguns, though you'll lose some speed and penetration with a shorter barrel. A box of 50 generally falls in the $6.45 to $8 price range, making it one of the more affordable high-performance hunting rounds available. Number 7. Hornady Critical Defense 45-grain FTX. Stepping up to the 22 Magnum category, Hornady's Critical Defense 45-grain FTX is tailor-made for those who carry rimfire for personal protection. Utilizing Hornady's patented flex tip expanding FTX technology, This load delivers a controlled expansion paired with adequate penetration, making it a top choice for defensive carry in smaller calibers. Out of a compact handgun, it travels at about 1,000 feet per second and delivers approximately 100 foot-pounds of energy. On impact, the soft polymer tip drives into the hollow cavity, expanding the bullet by as much as 80%. In gel testing, that expansion translates into a final diameter around 0.40 inches, more than enough for effective terminal performance. The nickel-plated brass adds corrosion resistance, and the low-flash powder keeps muzzle blast to a minimum, especially in low-light situations. While designed around short barrels, this round will function in rifles too, although higher speeds may slightly change how it expands. Expect to pay between $16.99 and $19.99 for a box of 50 rounds, which averages out to about 34 to 40 cents each. For shooters who depend on .22 Magnum for personal protection, Hornady's Critical Defense FTX brings solid expansion, proven reliability, and premium design in one package. Number 8. CCI Mini Mag 36-grain hollow point. When it comes to an all-purpose rimfire round, the CCI Mini Mag 36-grain hollow point continues to be a top-tier option for both pest control and hunting small game. This cartridge launches a 36-grain copper-coated hollow point that feeds reliably in both rifles and pistols. From a rifle-length barrel, it moves at about 1,260 feet per second and generates close to 127 foot-pounds of energy. Plenty for ethical and effective small game harvesting. Its hollow point nose is designed to open consistently on impact, expanding up to 70% with a final width between 0.33 and 0.37 inches. That expansion is paired with controlled penetration, usually 10 to 12 inches, providing clean, humane dispatching without excessive damage. One added perk, this round burns cleaner than many others in its class, reducing carbon buildup and improving reliability in semi-automatic platforms. Packaged in convenient 100-round boxes, the Mini Mag typically sells for around $10 to $12, which breaks down to roughly 10 to 12 cents per shot. Whether you're working with a rifle or a pistol, it's a dependable and affordable choice for taking care of business. Number 9. Winchester PowerPoint 40-grain plated hollow point. Tailored for hunters who need a well-balanced rimfire cartridge, the Winchester PowerPoint 40-grain plated hollow point delivers consistent results in the field. This load features a heavier 40-grain bullet wrapped in a copper jacket designed to strike a balance between clean expansion and solid penetration. Fired from a standard rifle barrel, it travels at approximately 1,280 feet per second and packs around 145 foot-pounds of energy, ideal for small game. According to gel testing, the PowerPoint round reaches penetration depths of 10 to 12 inches and its hollow point cavity expands the bullet by 50 to 70%. Resulting in a final width somewhere between 0.33 and 0.37 inches. This predictable performance ensures quick takedowns without destroying too much tissue. While it really shines in rifles, it can still function through handguns, though shorter barrels will lower velocity and expansion. You'll find boxes of 100 selling for about $10 to $12, translating to 10 to 12 cents per round. It's a go-to choice for hunters who value reliability with each pull of the trigger. Number 10. Federal GameShock 31-grain copper-plated hollow point. For those targeting rodents and other nuisance animals, the Federal GameShock 31-grain copper-plated hollow point offers the perfect mix of speed, accuracy, and stopping performance. This lightweight 31-grain projectile tears out of a rifle at speeds near 1,430 feet per second, delivering approximately 141 foot-pounds of muzzle energy. The GameShock's hollow point design is tuned for rapid expansion, widening the bullet on impact by as much as 70% and typically achieving a diameter in the 0.33 to 0.37 inch range. Its penetration averages 8 to 10 inches in ballistic gel, which is ideal for quickly neutralizing varmints while avoiding unnecessary pass-through. Though primarily intended for rifles, it can still be chambered in pistols. Just be aware that reduced barrel length can affect how well the bullet performs. A box of 50 rounds usually falls in the $6 to $7 range, with a cost of about 12 to 14 cents per shot. It's an efficient and affordable solution for managing problem pests around your property. That wraps up today's breakdown of some of the best-performing .22 long rifle ammunition on the market. We've covered a wide range, from personal protection loads like the Federal Punch and Winchester Silver Tip, to small game hunting favorites such as the Remington Yellow Jacket and CCI Velocitor. Whether you're stocking up for self-defense or planning your next varmint hunt, there's a round in this lineup that fits your needs. Now it's your turn. Did we feature your favorite? If not, drop us a comment and let us know which .22 long rifle cartridge you count on and why. And as always, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our future reviews and gear guides. Stay sharp, and we'll see you next time on the range.